Ladies, I'm here tonight on the show. And tonight I am going to talk about, obviously, what I do best than everybody, and that's talk about sports news. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. Let's have a great podcast here tonight on a Friday. Let's get this puppy started here tonight. Alright, here we got, so we got already some players out already on Friday, announced out for Sunday, and that is Michael Thomas, Mac Jones, Dak Prescott, Amon Rush, St. Brown, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, Jalen Johnson, Kadarius Toney, Leonard Williams, Jordan Phillips, Avonte Maddox, Boston Scott, Hunter Renfrow, Keenan Allen, Barvin Jordan, and Akeem Nicks are all ruled out already for these Week 4 games coming up this week, man. Jesus Christ, man. Chargers have also, like I said, ruled out Keenan Allen. Let's see here, more stuff. Like I said, Mac Jones is ruled out for the Patriots. But J.K. Dobbins will be playing for the Ravens versus the Baltimore Bills. That's going to be a good game. Let's see here. Like I said, David Montgomery's rolled out for the Bears. A.J. Green has been ruled out for the Cardinals. And then we got some stuff going on with Tua Tagovailoa. Obviously, the controversial shit from yesterday that he already had a concussion on Sunday's game versus Buffalo. And he just got, I think, a concussion in 4 days versus Cincinnati last night. A lot of stuff going on. That doctor, I believe his name is Chris Nowinski. He's like a head specialist with concussions. And he was very pissed off. He was threatening to press charges against the freaking Dolphins if Tua Tagovailoa were to pass away or were to have head trauma in the future. I think he's been a little bit dramatic, but he was very pissed. He's been very pissed off for ever since even yesterday for the game he was saying, I don't think Tua Tagovailoa should be playing in this game. So he's been very vocal, very pissed off on Twitter. Has Dr. Chris Nowinski, man. But Tua Tagovailoa said a statement. He said, I want to thank everyone for all of their prayers and support since the game last night. It was difficult not to be able to finish the game and be there with my teammates, but I am grateful for the support and care I've received from the Dolphins, my friends, family, and all of the people who are reached out. I'm feeling much better, and I focus on recovering so I can get back out there on the field with my teammates. Fins up, hashtag. And so, yeah, they're saying that McDaniels, they were asking him today if he would consider putting him on IR. McDaniels said, I'm not even thinking about timetables as a player. It's about Tua as a person. We're just worried about him getting healthy and getting all of the testing done. We'll cross the bridge on a timetable. So that was his response. And then he also said, we actually watched a movie together. We sat by each other in the airplane. But then some people former players were saying, you're not allowed to either look at your phone or watch TV when you have a concussion. Oh my lord! I don't know, man. But at least it seems at least this time they are confirming he did suffer a concussion. Unlike Sunday, they were trying to say it was a back injury. But yeah, man, a lot of shit going on. Colts running back Devontae Price, he's from Florida, and he opened up a GoFundMe for people in Florida, present thoughts to people in Florida from the hurricane. Cordell Patterson from the Falcons might not play. He has a knee injury. Let's see here, more stuff. Christian McCaffrey said it's questionable with a leg injury. We'll see if he plays. And it's looking like Jameis Winston will not be able to play for the Saints, and instead it's going to be Andy Dalton being the starter for the New Orleans Saints, man. Who might actually be better, man. Jameis Winston has sucked at the last few games, man. They might actually do better with Andy Dalton. So we'll see, man. Alright, Michael Thomas will also not play for the Saints. So no fucking Jameis Winston, no Michael Thomas for the Saints, man. And that's about it for the NFL, man. So a lot of injury stuff, and then obviously with Tua Tagovailoa, a lot of injury stuff to cover from the NFL. Basketball, pretty much we got some news, more news about Ime Udoka. And then we got this. After a 9-year pro career, Reggie Hearn is retiring to accept a job in San Antonio Spurs scouting department, so just tell ESPN. Hearn played Basketball Male Athlete of the Year in 2018 for helping win FIBA American Cup gold medal in 2017. I don't even know who the hell this is. Reggie Hearn. Supposedly he played in the NBA for 9 years. I bet you Paradon? Where? I mean, who knows? And then more stuff came out about Ime Udoka. Sources, the law firm problem into Celtics head coach Ime Udoka found cruel language in his dialogue with a female subaltern prior to start of an inappropriate workplace relationship, an element that significantly factored into severity of 1-year suspension. Those investigating finding described as verbiage on Ime Udoka's part that was deemed especially concerning coming from a workplace superior contributor to what is likely a difficult pathway back to his reinstatement as Celtics head coach in 2023. Yes, apparently some other teams are asking for more information about if they could have possibly at least interview him in 2023, because a lot of people are saying that they're going to end up either firing him after a suspension or he's going to want to quit. Because, I mean, this is going to fuck him up, right? Because it's going to cost him it's going to cost him his relationship with his current fiance. So he's not very happy about it either. That, supposedly Stephen A. Smith said there's a lot of coaches out there who cheat on their wives or their women, and it doesn't get leaked out public. Where he's very pissed off how come my shit got leaked out publicly. So they're saying that he might not even wait until the suspension. He might eventually just fucking resign. So a lot of coaches trying to gather as much information as possible to possibly next year, if he's no longer with the Celtics, see if they can somehow hire him as head coach. So we'll see. But also some other executives in the NBA are saying, no, I think this is the last time we've seen Ime Udoka. Nobody's ever going to want to hire him again. So we'll see what the hell happens, man. Blake Griffin went to the Celtics, man. 1-year offer for Blake Griffin. So Blake Griffin will be going to the damn Celtics, man. Obviously, this comes off after Robert Williams has to get the knee surgery. And he might be on until like November, December. So Blake Griffin, man, veteran who can help him out. Fill the void for Robert Williams, man. And that's about it. Let's see if there's any more NBA news. No, not really. That's about it. Just Ime Udoka and Blake Griffin going to the Celtics. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Major League Baseball news, let's see, not much. The Blue Jays clinch officially a wildcard spot. Congratulations to the Blue Jays. Braves pick up the option on Charlie Morton for 2023, $20 million. So Charlie Morton will stay with the Braves for at least one more season. Let's see here. So you're starting to get a lot of free agency talk. There's about Carlos Correa. Could the Angels potentially trade Shohei Ohtani this offseason? So you're starting to get a lot of that shit going on. Potentially up to 15 managers could be fired. So a lot of offseason shit. You're starting to hear from Major League Baseball. They're saying that both the Mets and the Yankees could be up for Shohei Ohtani, especially as a backup plan. Where if Judge were to stay with the Yankees, the Mets would become very interested in Shohei Ohtani, or vice versa. If somehow, which I don't see it happening, the freaking Yankees losing Aaron Judge in free agency, that could be a plan B, trading for Shohei Ohtani. I don't know, man. I think it does kind of make sense to trade Shohei Ohtani, because look at you, you're going nowhere, right? But I mean, I think you have to look at all 29 teams, right? Not just the Mets and the Yankees. I think if you're the Angels, you look at everything, right? Get the best package possible. Remember, you're trading possibly two players, a pitcher and a hitter. So you got to get a bunch of shit back, man. You got to you got to take the best offer, man. Take the best offer. Who cares if it's Colorado Rockies, man? You're pretty much trading 2 players in one if you do trade Shohei Ohtani. So yeah, man, I expect the Angels to listen to all offers from all 29 teams, or at least as many as how many teams offer. But yeah, man, that's gonna be crazy if they do trade Shohei Ohtani, man. All right, we got the White Sox beating the Padres in the 9th inning. We got the fucking Dodgers beating the shit out of the Rockies 10-0. We got the Giants beating the Diamondbacks 10-4. We got the Phillies beating the Nationals 5-1. The Cubs beating the Reds 6-1. The Orioles beating the Yankees 2-1. The Blue Jays beat the Red Sox 9-0. The Guardians beat the Royals 6-3. The Twins beat the Tigers 7-0. The Braves beat the Mets 5-2. Brewers beat the Marlins 1-0. Rays beat the Astros 7-3. Cardinals beat the Pirates 2-1. Angels beat the Rangers 4-1. Mariners beat the Athletics 2-1. And let's look at the standings. Yankees won their division. Guardians won their division. Astros won their division. Mets and Braves are tied, man. After today, the fucking Braves winning the game 5-2, man. Fucking home runs, man. Back-to-back jacks there, but back-to-back jacks there in that game by Matt Olson and Austin Riley, man. And they fucking hit Jacob deGrom, man. They fucking Dansby Swanson also hit a home run. They hit Jacob deGrom, man. They got him kind of good, and 3 runs in 6 innings, not bad. Like I said, 3 homers, Swanson, Alex Riley, Austin Riley, and Matt Olson. So 5-2 win versus the Braves. So now they are tied in the freaking division. Jesus Christ. Cardinals won their division. Dodgers won their division. The freaking wild card. Blue Jays, like I said, they clinched the first spot in the wild card in the American League. So Tampa Bay has also clinched a spot. So now Seattle's going to clinch the final spot. And then it's pretty much set for the wild card: Tampa Bay, Seattle, and Toronto. The National, like I said, both the Mets and the Braves have clinched wild card spots. Whoever does not win the division is going to get the first spot in the wild card. Padres, I think they're going to get the second spot. And Phillies and Brewers fighting for the final spot. So we'll see what the hell happens, man. But yeah, man, like I said, only those 2 things. The final spot in the wild card in the National League between Philadelphia and Milwaukee. And then whoever's going to win the NL East between Atlanta and the Mets. Everything else is pretty much set. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to wrestling, and then we'll call it a night here tonight on a freaking Tuesday. People ask Mustafa Ali on Twitter, how come he hasn't gotten the push now that Vince McMahon is gone and Triple H took over? And he pretty much kind of got mad on Twitter and shit. And honestly, man, I'm sorry, but man, I don't think Mustafa Ali is going to be a star, man. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but man, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets released pretty soon, man. I just don't see it in him. Forget about it, Mustafa Ali. You can maybe work in the Indies or something, man. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but to me, he has no personality, man. I'm sorry, Mustafa. The White Rabbit. People are still wondering what the hell's the White Rabbit. A lot of people are saying it's Bray Wyatt. But they're saying, reporters like Brian Alvarez, Sean Rossap, what's that guy's name? Dave Meltzer. They're all trying to get information. They say they're really struggling. They say only like the higher ups really know what's going on with this. This is very much a secret in WWE. So a lot of people are saying it's Bray Wyatt and he's going to come back at Extreme Rules. But we'll see, man. We'll see what the hell they're going with this. But yeah, they said a lot of wrestling reporters said they have struggled gathering information with their sources. So this is being very top secret in WWE. Kevin Dunn, they said he's staying. They don't see any producer right now that could replace Kevin Dunn, even though neither Stephanie McMahon or Triple H are big fans of him. They don't see anybody right now within the company or even outside the company that could come in and replace him as lead producer. So for now, Kevin Dunn will be staying with WWE. Bobby Roode had surgery. That's why he hasn't been on Raw. Remember, last thing I think he was in a tag team with Dolph Ziggler. And the reason he hasn't been on is because he got surgery, so he's hurt right now. So that's a guy that I think once he comes back, it's going to be interesting to see what Triple H does with him. Because he was a big fan of him in NXT. So, interesting to see Bobby Roode when he does come back, what Triple H does with him. Alea, people are wondering, is she hurt? She posted a picture on Twitter with like a bruise in her shoulder. But a lot of people are saying that, you know, she's like storyline hurt, that it's not really a little injury. Now I think that a lot of live events that are not televised over the weekend, they're saying that Raquel Rodriguez has been teaming up with Shotzi. So, like Alea, I'm sorry, again, like Mustafa Ali, I don't see much going on with her. I'm sorry, man, but I don't see much charisma there. And they're saying Triple H is expected to be he's a big fan of Finn Balor and expect a major push for Finn Balor in the future. So I wonder, and remember, when he was a big star in NXT. He was twice, I believe. He had 2 different runs in NXT. Triple H loved this guy. He loves him. Remember, when he got called up to the main roster, remember Roman Reigns got in trouble for doing steroids. He was the one that beat Roman Reigns and became the first ever Universal Champion. And then he had to give it up because he broke his shoulder. But yeah, this guy, right away, he was champion. He was the first ever Universal Champion. He was multiple times champion, I believe, in NXT. Like I said, to the point where he kind of started like falling off in the main roster. They sent him back to NXT. When the Elites were doing their shit. Adam Cole and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. So yeah, Triple H has always been a big fan of him. And yeah, so expect major plans for Finn Balor. Is he going to surpass Seth Rollins as a star of Raw now? Oh, wow. Pretty interesting. We'll see, man. But I said, like, it feels like the Judgment Day is the Bloodline on Raw. Like, it's them, right? And it looks like maybe Finn Balor's going to be the fucking Roman Reigns. Who knows, man? Bobby Fish made his debut at TNA Impact this past week. And he's going to be, what that show? Battle for Glory Hole or whatever the hell their show is called. It's like their big show. And there's going to be a match. And, you know, whoever wins that match wins the #1 contender shot for the TNA Impact World Champion whenever they want. So a lot of people are saying, is Bobby Fish going to win the match? We'll see what they do with that, man. As far as they were talking about Dynamite, man, the ratings, they said that, you know, this was the first time in like almost a month they didn't get 1 million views. And they were saying that because everybody was just fucking watching the Weather Channel, man. That was when Hurricane Ian first made the landfall in Florida. So they were saying most of the people were watching the Weather Channel and all those different news channels to keep up with the hurricane. And that's why Dynamite didn't get 1 million views. And they also said that, now, I thought it was going to be more people, but outside of Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland, everybody else who was supposed to be at Dynamite was at Dynamite. Swerve Strickland was supposed to do the promo that Keith Lee ended up doing by himself with the Acclaim in the backstage. So that didn't really make much of a difference. And then Samoa Joe we don't know what the hell he was supposed to do, but Samoa Joe was also supposed to be on Dynamite. But outside of Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland, everybody that was supposed to be on Dynamite this Wednesday was on Dynamite. So I thought Christian, Luchasaurus, Darby Allin, all of these guys were also, but I guess that they were not affected at all. They were not booked. So maybe they'll be booked for Rampage. We'll see. that's about it, right? That's about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm out like a light. I thank you for watching.